Hey everybody, this is Ty Camden here with Car Mechanic Simulator, and I'm going to continue my game where I left off. I've done a lot of work offline, but I've put those pieces of work into quick little videos. It doesn't show every little detail because that would get kind of repetitious, but every once in a while I like to do a live stream just to show every little detail live, and you get to hear my thoughts as I do it. So let's load this up and see what we got. I remember learning something important last time I played it offline, and that is you can actually highlight on your list of parts a certain part you can't find, and it'll show you on the car where it is. That was very, very useful. Alright, so mistake number one, I'm sitting too far away from my television. This game has a lot of small print. I need to be able to read. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got... Actually, I could probably do the story order now. Let's read it. Let's see. Do something with these rims because they slow me down. I think something's not right with the engine. It's making a banging noise. Oh, God. I'm going to take it because it's a story mission and I want to progress with the story. So this could be a tough one, though. That's why I'm doing it first. Give myself a lot of time to work with. Alright, dude. I like the color of the car. I just don't like the rust. But parts not, whatever. Anyway. What worked well for me last time was doing the road test track and then doing the interior track thing I have. Those ended up highlighting a lot of parts I needed. It may not do that this time, but it's worth a try. So it also provides varied gameplay for my stream. Some people, this might be the first time they're watching me on YouTube later, because there's nobody live, so this is obviously you're watching me later. And you get to see what the test course looks like, and then you get to see what my interior testing track looks like. It's not like this at all. It looks completely different. I don't want to be much further into second gear than I am. I don't need to go fast on this thing. This next part is the key part. It's the bumpy things. They can really help find problems. Holy cow. Maybe I took them a little fast? I don't know. I was really bumping up and down on that one. I'm in third gear. That might be a little much. Oh, there we go. Second gear. This is the part where we have to brake. Okay. So that should bring up some problems maybe on a list. We'll see. The loading screens are a little long, but it's tolerable. Tells you down the bottom middle how it's doing. It's not... Nope. Wow, it shot from 6% to 80 in no time. Show me those test results from that driving course. Click 100%. Alright, so it didn't really show any kind of suspension issues, which is fine. And just, even though I don't think it'll really show anything, I am going to go ahead and move it on to my test path. This is the one that's in the garage. It's not really a road course, it's just a little path that it runs on. Kind of like at the emissions testing center. But it doesn't take that long, so let's do it. Probably takes longer to get the results of the test than doing the test itself. And I've found that this thing finds suspension problems as well, but I just thought I'd show it to you again. Yeah, see, there's a lot of bushings, calipers, a lot of brake stuff, suspension stuff. So it's a pretty good test for that kind of stuff, although in this case I didn't really find anything. So you'll notice the parts are still not discovered. So let's get this on the lift. No, I don't want to do overview, but since I hit it, you can take a look. See, I checked all that suspension stuff. It's all yellow, no red. Go over to the lift. So we're going to do one more time. We're going to read his little message. Engine and rims. Let's start with the rims. Let's go ahead and get it up high. And since we probably will be messing with the engine, I'm also going to use this device over here to drain the oil out. Waiting for the lifted end so I can move it under. See the oil drain out. And now we can move it back. So I'm just going to go ahead and just tear these rims off, the wheels off. Just to try, I want to try some. I'm going to go ahead and, oh, okay. They're already, I was going to inspect that. It's yellow already, though. Saw a lot of rust. I got worried. Okay. So let's get all 4 tires off. Whoops. There we go. One more. Now, since the rim is actually connected to the tire, we're probably going to use the tire changer on this one to separate all of them off. Notice it's Rim Classic 6. So once we buy new rims, we can use this machine to put them back on, this machine to balance them. Let's take a look at our part list now. Yeah, we got 4 bad rims. They're all Rim Classic 6, and they're all 17-inch. That's what we got to buy. So we go to the rim shop. Where is it? There we go. I've already forgotten. I have such a bad memory. Rim Classic 6, 17. Rim Classic 3, 4, 5, 6, 17-inch ET zeros. 4. Now we should be able to put them all back on and balance them, put them back on. This is the install good rim with a tire. And we're going to try multitasking this time. Last time we didn't do it this way. That way, while that's doing that, I can do another one of these. Yeah, this is going to work nicely. Now we're just waiting for this machine to finish. I could always do another one of these a while. This machine, that machine's a little bit faster. So this is actually going quicker. Final rim. Meanwhile, let's sell these old bad rims. 12 bucks, 12 bucks, 13, 14. So we got a little money there. Now we got 2 more tires to balance. The Wheelmaster 2020. I mean, you're a new guy, you can't afford the 2020 model. Oh, I must have already taken them. Oh, there they are up there. I was getting worried. I didn't see the tires down at the bottom. Just putting them up here now. Huh. Don't know why. Okay. Now let's stick them all back on, and we can put the car back on the ground, and we can look at the engine next. I think there's some engine issues. Next. This part's going smooth as silk. And before I drop it down, I'm just going to do a quick... yeah, it's going to be engine, so I'm not going to see anything from down here. Alright, let's get it down. Got those nice, crisp, clean little rims on there. Can I see anything from here? Probably not. You probably have to tear this sucker apart, huh? But let's check the status of the car. I've got 4 of the 9 parts now. The rims are done. That was part of his order. The rest, though, was the strange banging noise. Last time I had a strange banging noise. It came from the cooling system. So let's take a look at that first. Yeah, the housing radiator fan housing fan is bad. Let's start with that. Radiator fan housing fan. Yeah, standard model. Double check. Yep. We'll sell the old one for $3. We'll put the new one in. Part mount mode. Alright, so that's some more parts. That's one more part. So we still have a noise. We are probably going to have to look at this engine, huh? Oh, look at this. Oh no, the red just means how to take it off. Oh, we got some stuff over here. It looks kind of rusty. That's probably a good sign, or bad sign for him. Let's get that belt tensioner off. Now to get off this rusty wheel, we just got to remove the belt, so let's do that. Oh, and to do that, we got to take off this belt. So we get both the belts off. I am going to go into examine mode and just pop a look at this. Oh, I can't. I have to remove it, huh? Yeah, I don't. None of these other parts look rusty. I guess I'll take the alternator off. How does the alternator look? Alternator looks fine. Let's put it back. Well, maybe not. We might need to keep it off. We could remove the ignition coils. Yeah, look at that. Spark plugs look like garbage. Oh yeah, we got all the parts listed now. Beautiful. I am going to go ahead and put the alternator back on at this point, though. Nice. Alright, let's go get some parts. First, we're going to need belt tensioner, which is over here, and an idler roller A. Is that what it says? Let's type in roller. Idler roller A. Now we need the belt tensioner. Done. Now there's two more parts. Belts. Let's take a look. We need the serpentine belt A and B. So there's serpentine belt A. And there's B. Basic belts. Now looking at the car list again before I go back and buy more parts. Huh. You know, those spark plugs, which were, I thought, red, aren't on the list. So I guess they're okay. Wow. Well, let's put all the rest of that stuff back. Oops, there we go. Get that belt. I should have deleted the old bad parts first. I don't want to put them on by mistake. I put that on. I put that on. Good. I didn't screw that up at least. I still have... These spark plugs are 70%, so I guess they're okay. Probably shouldn't have removed them at all. Would have saved myself some time, because technically I'm done. So now I just got to put them all back in, even though I don't like how they looked. They are acceptable to the game and to the customer. Yeah. So the belts, you can't really tell the belts are good or bad until you take them off either. Like, they don't have that rusty look, you know? So we're almost done putting this car back together. One more piece. Technically, I gotta do the gas too. So let's load... Whoops, I'm not mounting gas. I'm just touching on it. Because actually drained it. That was the first thing we did. I probably didn't need to, now that I know it. Lost a little bit of money on the oil drain. Whoops, let's close the hood. This car should be good to go. So notice we spent 600, we're getting 1,200 bonuses and stuff. Decent job. Let's go see if we have any bonus points. We do. Can I get this one yet? We can. Nice. So when I'm ready to get money, I can actually go to the junkyard and do that, and this might be the time to do it. Let me take one more look at this. I really want to unlock this one. Expand your garage, add parking spot, but more importantly, although another car lift is nice, a warehouse. So we could use the other car lift to put on a car we buy to fix up. We could use the warehouse to put all this stuff. Look at this. All this garbage. All right, let me sell this roller real quick. And any other bad parts? No. Nice. All right, let's save. You should never know when you're going to need to do it. J Smoke 87, what's up? Have you ever played this game before? I just finished a story mission, so I'm not going to do the next one. I'm just going to do some other stuff real quick. This looks like a really big order. I'm going to go for it. Hope you're having a great day. This is probably going to be a big job. Look at that. Replace all that timing stuff. It is a list. General engine control and repair. That's a problem. I don't have all that stuff listed. Timing has a list, but exhaust does not. You didn't know this game existed. Well, this is a PS4 version of a computer game. I bought it on sale for 20 bucks. It's normally 30. I don't know if it's still on sale, but you might want to check it out. It's easier in the beginning. You don't have cars with this many problems and with undiscovered problems, but since you've never seen it before, well, welcome back. I don't stream as often, so that's probably why. So you can actually put the car on the lift and do some work on it, but I'm going to start by showing you something else real quick. There's a map. You can go to different places like parking garage, car salon, racetrack, abandoned airport, off-road track. I'm going to the test track. There's also some places I haven't unlocked yet. Cannot start engine. Oh, wow, this car's in really bad shape. I can't even go on the test track with this one. This is bad. Unusually bad. Alright, well, we got to get it right over to the lift. I assume I push it there. I was going to show you the test track, but I guess I can do it another time. I was also going to show you this room over here. This is like an indoor test track, which tests acceleration, braking, stuff like that. But this car is not going to run on it either. This is unlockable. This does not come in the beginning of the game. This room right here with the repair bench and that room, you have to unlock that by leveling up. You're my favorite No Man's Sky guy. Well, that's cool. Hey, I still play it. Check out my channel. Please subscribe. And you'll see No Man's Sky footage all the time. I might even be playing it again today. I don't know yet. But I'm always playing. I love that game. My favorite one. Oh, yeah, Getnik Gang. Yeah, I still play that game. I played a crap out of that game. Alright, this car has so many problems. First thing I'm going to do is get it up on the lift and just drain the oil out. Just in case I don't want to make a mess. It costs too much money to clean up the oil spill if you do that wrong. So there's a tool for that. You do start with this tool. Move it to car lifter A. And then use equipment. Now that the oil is drained, I can move it back. I can put this into overview mode just to show you what that looks like. This points out a few problems. Anything red is definitely a problem. But a lot of the problems are unknowns to us at this point. And although I could go into like a lot of modes, but see how the rusty stuff? Usually the rusty stuff is bad. So I'm going to start by Starting to rip stuff off that just looks bad. It's usually a good thing to do. If it lets you pull it off. Sometimes you have to pull off other stuff to get to the stuff. But so far... So some of this stuff comes off only from the engine bay. That's good to know. Real quick, I can also go back to my parts list. It didn't help me there. Now you see, this used to be all unknowns, and now there's 4 out of 5 that are at least known. And I don't know if... Yeah, I can't even... Okay. I have a feeling that one of the unknowns is actually right up in there somewhere. Alright, let's see. This is closest I've been to a real garage. I don't drive. Oh, I see. They're usually dirtier. This is a fairly clean garage. Water pump, timing chain, cam gear. Oh my gosh. A lot of this stuff is timing. It's all in the engine. I don't know much about cars. I've only learned what I know by playing this stupid game. I don't know anything about cars. I do have one, but I pay other people to handle it. Engine. I think we've done all we can do from below the car. So I'm going to lower it back down, pop the hood, and we're going to check the engine. There's a lot of stuff to do in there. Alright, let's get to work. Oof, got so much to do. Alright, let's see. Let's get this exhaust manifold off. The engine head, it looks terrible. Is that something we can remove? Oh, it looks like it's going to be a real pain, but yeah, we can. Oh, well, we got to the, these rusty looking things. Oh, no, it's not rust. This one's rusty. Let's get this off. Fuel rail. I'd never even heard of that before. Well. This is getting cool. You like this? Yeah. And what worried me at first playing this game is I have a bad memory, so I wouldn't know, like, how do I put this all back, you know? It seems like a nightmare. But it's not as bad as you think. You'll see when I put it back how it's not as bad as you think. It can be frustrating at times, don't get me wrong. I think the camshafts are bad, so I am going to have to get these... Wow. There's a lot of little pieces on this one. This is the most detailed one I've ever done. So... Some jobs are just, you know, fuel and filter, done. But you don't make nearly as much money, obviously, either. Or get as much XP. But once you have the list of items filled in from ripping the car apart, there are some tricks I can tell you about, but let's get this thing apart. See how this game, the rust is like usually a bad sign. Sorry, how do I remove it? Oh, I gotta remove these first? Wow, okay. Oh, we're getting into all kinds of stuff now, huh? I can't even see this stuff because of the radiator. I'm gonna have to take that off too. I'm gonna do it just in case. Yeah, now I got a better view of it. Look at that. Alright, well, we gotta start taking this stuff off too. Because there's a lot of timing issues. This is all the timing section. You take the belts off, the belt tensioner off. There's a roller. This water pump looks sketchy. Honestly, the rest of the systems don't look too bad there. But, can I now take this off? No, the wheel? Oh, yeah, now I can take the timing chain off. Oh, no, I can't. Why can't I? What's it needed to do? Every time I see the timing chain. Maybe I have to take the timing cover off. Let's do that. Oh, it can't. Oh, it's going to make me take everything off first. Like when you go to take off the timing cover and you see those red parts, that means they have to come off first. So red is just like a, hey, do this first. Whereas rust is like a problem. I should be able to take the timing cover off. Like I said, this is a pretty big job I got going on here. The chain shoe is all rusty looking. I'm taking it off. That doesn't mean necessarily it's terrible, but it's a good indication. Wow, got some... These gears over here look terrible too. See them? How rusty they are? So let's go ahead and take off... I can't take off the timing chain until... I take that whole giant piece up here off. And you know that's going to tell me I can't take that off until I take these off. I'm basically tearing this whole engine apart down to the core. What a nightmare. Timing chain A. Timing chain B. That's good. These cam gears are garbage. Alright, we got a whole lot of rusty parts on this side to work on. Let's go ahead and get these gears off. Honestly, I might have bitten off more than I can chew here. Putting this back together might be a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, I don't even know if I could take off the engine head. I've never tried. It's not letting me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just part of the engine that I can't take off. I don't know. It's highlighted though. No. Maybe I have to take off these. Looks like I gotta remove the spark plugs first. I'll zoom in on it so you can see. Oh yeah, the whole engine head's coming off. Not that I might not need to take it off, but it's rusty. I'm doing it anyway. Oh wow, we've really knocked that back. We took out a lot of stuff. Let's take a look at the list now. So, oh, I still have a part not discovered. That's not good. But everything else is. So I'm down to one part not discovered in the general engine control and repair systems. Yikes. I'm going to go ahead and remove these other spark plugs real quick, because you never know, right? I also see a rusty piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove that cap. And why not? We'll take the spark plug just in case. Did I get it? Part not discovered. Of course. Wow, what part is it? Gotta go do something. See you later, Ty. Alright, J-Smoke. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. You can always check my channel and watch the rest of this later. You're leaving at 34 minutes and 50 seconds, so you can always go back to my video later and pick up where you left off right here on episode 5. Good to see you, though. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, I gotta get out of the box here, get a little unorthodox. Let's check the air intake. Honestly, it's probably fine, but I'm willing to try anything at this point. Hey, what's up, Paul? I have stripped this car down to a pretty decent, but I'm still like stuck. There's one piece that says part not discovered right between here and here. In the general engine control and repair system area. Well, the air intake seems to be okay, but something is not right in the engine area. I just don't want to rip it down any further, really. I might have to. This is the biggest car job I've ever taken on in this game, with dozens of parts on all over the car. Although it's not tire brake stuff this time either, so it's even weirder for me. Basically, I'm just taking it all apart right now to see if I can get down to the nitty-gritty of what's wrong with it. Pulling the whole engine head off. I already took one half of it off. I still don't think I'm going to see the problem either, watch. Part not discovered. At this point, I'm like ready to take off everything. I don't think it's brake related. Well, I mean, it could be one of these pumps, so let's go ahead and rip it off. Whoops, wrong button. Part not discovered. I'm gonna lose my mind. Pretty sure I've already looked from underneath, but I'll do it again. I can't really access the engine from here, but maybe I could see something. Let's also go into overview. Yeah, overview never told me anything to begin with, so I knew that wasn't going to work. But, you know, why not try, right? Oh, I think I see something. Alright, let's get it down. I saw a little something there. That might be the piece, the missing piece of the puzzle. Some little thing, little tiny chain I didn't even see before. Right there, timing chain C. Betcha that's it. I betcha. Part not discovered. Okay, well, fair enough. At least it's a part that I didn't know about. So let's, oh look, the crankshaft comes off from somewhere else. Darn, I really thought that little chain was going to be it. Did I drain the oil? Yeah, I did. Alright, take it back up. Take it back up. Yeah, this Jeep is real tough, man. That one missing part. And last time I played, I learned how you can click on a piece to find a piece. But you have to be able to know what the piece is. Like, if I clicked right there on track part with square button on timing chain, it would show me where the card is. But you can't click on that piece right there because it's undiscovered. The one in the middle there. So that's a pain. I do not have a suspension problem. I said I do not have a suspension problem. There we go, engine. So, alright, we got the oil filter. Could it be that simple? No, of course not. running out of parts to take off. I really am. Part not discovered. What? I haven't... It's an engine problem. It's not a suspension problem. That's what's really throwing me here. I really feel like there's not much I can do from underneath here. I've taken out a gigantic piece of this puzzle already. It's not brake related, so it's not these. I already removed the air intake, which it wasn't, of course. What's a bad dipstick? Oh, you can't do that. I could take the crankshaft out, I guess. Gotta lift it up again. I'm gonna go broke on this job all the time I've spent. Not really, that's not how it works in this game. What? It's not letting me remove the crankshaft. Maybe I have to remove the clutch pressure plate first. No, I can't do that. Clutch release bearing? Alright. I can't look down on there, though. Up and down, up and down. Huh, it's not letting me remove those for some reason. See, I'm not able to move. I tried removing that on the lifter, and when I touched it, it turned these other things red. These parts were red. See, and I don't know what that means. Piston with conrod is what I'm trying to remove, and I don't know why I can't. Because usually when you can't remove something, it gives you something red to look at so you know why. Alright, let's try the oil pan. No, not suspension. Engine. Huh? rod cap. Man, you're catching me on a tough one here. Well, let's just make sure I don't have the solution already. No, I don't. Of course not. Alright, good. So let's get this. Let's see if I can take this out yet. No. Oh, I got one of them out. Maybe there was a rod still in on the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. This is new to me. And this job is a tough one. The part listed are a lot easier, you know? Crankshaft bearing cap. How many other little pieces around this thing? You know I'm doing all this for nothing. I'll probably take the crankshaft out and it'll be fine. Huh. No, I don't want to take that out. How am I going to put all this back together? What a nightmare. Hey, I got the other piston out. That's amazing. Of course, the crankshaft is available from under the car. Well, do I need a piston? Maybe not. Let's look. Part not discovered. The pain of mechanics is very detailed. Especially if you don't know what's wrong, you know? I thought I already took that out. I really don't want to have to give up on this. Oh, that one's still locked in? Somehow? There is still a rod cap on. I saw that under there. Something's still connecting that piston. Alright, let's see if we can get that piston out. Alright, we got that out. So the crankshaft... Well, I guess we gotta put it up again. Although, maybe that's all the parts I needed. Let's take a look. We did it! Piston rings. Holy cow, we did it. Alright, so I have now removed everything from the car I need to. Oh, that's a step in itself. Wow. Now it's going to take me like a half an hour to buy all the parts. But let's start somewhere, right? Rear muffler B. If I add to shopping list, that doesn't really give them grouped though. I don't like that. Alright, rear muffler B and exhaust pipe. Let's start there. Rear muffler B. And exhaust pipe. Not a pipe B. It's a rear muffler B, it's only a regular exhaust pipe. Rear muffler B is down there somewhere. Wow, look at all these parts. Yeah, it's down there. Alright, now we need a catalytic converter and a front exhaust section. Holy cow. I really gotta get close to read that one for me. Front exhaust section D. V6B. Wow. Front exhaust section D. Front exhaust section D, V6B. That's the last one. Just to make sure it looks the same. It does. Oh, it goes right back to the bottom. Okay. So now we need a catalytic converter and a fuel rod V6B. Fuel rod V6B. Oh, no. No. Ooh, there goes my dog alarm. I gotta let the dogs out. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I put the dogs out. I'll leave them out for a few minutes. Check my new dog timer. Did I set it right? No. There we go. I'll have to let them back in soon. I think I typed something wrong with the fuel rod. Let's take another look. Oh, it's a fuel rail V6B. Fuel rail V6B. I still don't have that catalytic converter. Exhaust manifold V6C. Really? Exhaust manifold V6C. Catalytic converter, camshaft cap V6C. I think I still need a catalytic converter. Camshaft cap. Working our way down through. Belt tensioner. Water pump V6C. Water pump V6C. Belt tensioner. Idle roller A. Alright, let's do these two. Timing chain shoe V6C. Two of them. Timing chain shoe. Timing chain shoe V6C. Two of them. Nice. Ignition coil V6C. A lot of V6Cs. Alright, so timing, ignition coil and timing chain A and B. Ignition coil, timing chain A and B. Ignition coil V6C, one of them. Nice. Alright, oh, we got 4 of these. Cam Gear V6B. 4 Cam Gears V6B. Cam Gear V6B. 4. Nice. Camshaft V6C. 2 of them. There we go. 2 Camshaft V6B. 2 of them. Just want to make sure I got the right ones on that one. 2 Camshaft V6Bs. Oh crap. Did I get the wrong ones? It says Camshaft V6C there. Camshaft V6C. That's my bad. Did I get too far? I feel like I'm losing my mind. There we go. Camshaft V6C. Camshaft V6C. Good, 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 good. Alright, they're good. Let's go all the way to the top and look for reds. Engine head. Ooh, the whole engine head's bad, huh? I only see 3 reds in here so far. 4 more bad parts. Nice. Let's start with the ones we know. Engine head. Oh, I can't read that number. Let me get really close. Engine head 8 V6C. Engine head 8. Engine head 8. Maybe that's a B, not an 8. Let's double check that. I don't want to get the wrong engine head. That's a lot of money. Engine head B V6C. Engine head B V6C. Nice. There's 3 more. Camshaft cap V6 Charlie. Camshaft cap V6 Charlie. Oh, we got a timing chain Charlie V6 Charlie. Timing chain Charlie V6 Charlie. We're getting close now. Then we get the fun of putting it all back together. One more part, right? There it is. It's a piston rings. That's it. There it is. Now I gotta figure out how to put it all back together. That's gonna be great. Don't even know where to start, but fortunately the part mat helps us. Can I just put that on now? Accessible from under the car. Hey, we got the pistons in. Let's go over here. Let's do this side real quick. I gotta do all these little doohickeys to hold it on, right? Now the other side. Back over here. I better make a lot of money from this car, because it's a lot of work. Nice. Aha. going rather well so far, I think. We're getting some of the stuff's under car only, so yeah, some of the stuff we're going to do underneath. Let's get this on if we can. Do as much up top as we can, you know what I mean? That lets me put a belt on. Let's go ahead and zoom in on that. Yeah, timing chain. Nice, all starting to come together again on this end. Let's get this on. Spark plugs. Followed by ignition coils on the spark plugs. Go on. There we go. Let's do the other side. I think there's 6 spark plugs, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be mistaken. Yeah, I could very well be. Let's find out. Nope, there they are. Ignition coils on this side. And the intake manifold. Throttle goes back on. A lot of other stuff wants my attention right now, so I'm thinking about giving it, but I really want to make sure my timing stuff is on first. And I know it's not. See, they got that idle roller right there. Let's get that on. Should be able to put some belts on at some point. Oh, there goes one of them. Serpentine belt. Oh, there's the tensioner, which then allows me to put the other belt on, right? Or maybe that was it, I don't know. Alright, I'll go ahead and put the air intake on now. With all the little clips. The radiator back together, the housing. And the battery goes on. So that's pretty good. I want to see what kind of parts I have left to look at here. A lot of pipes and stuff. Oh, the oil filter goes underneath. Starter goes on top somewhere. Let's see if I can find that. What we got here? Flywheel? Let's put that on. Oh, it's under the car. Alright, I think I got some under the car to work on. Gotta get that engine connected up here. Engine. Part mount. Alright, here we go. Oil filter. Flywheel. Clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. That looks pretty strong. Let's get the catalytic converter on. And the exhaust pipe. Oh, we got a little bit more back here. Looks like we took off the rear muffler at some point. That looks pretty good. What we got left here? Lots left, but oil pan goes under, right? Drive shaft, huh? I thought the old pan went there, but I guess not. I don't know where that goes now. But, you know what? I can actually highlight it if I want. Oh yeah, we got all the timing related parts done. We got all the general engine repair done. We got all the strange noise done. We got all the exhaust done. So we're really done the car. I just got to put it all back together. So let's... Oh, I can't even look at the list then for what I want to put on because those aren't listed items. I have to put all the items on that I took off that aren't listed. Oh, that's a pain. I don't know if I can. Overview's not going to help me. Oh, I think I saw a piece pop up maybe. No, that was a piece I already had on. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something. A lot of pieces, actually. Drive shaft sounds pretty darn important. Let's check suspension. Is there anything obviously missing here? There should be. Yeah, this could be interesting. I don't want to put it together wrong either. Got a lot of parts left that I need to put on. A lot. Front drive shaft, transfer case. All right, let's pull it back down now and see what I can do from the engine again. And I'm also going to let my dogs back in because they were out for like 15 minutes. So I'll be right back. Alright, they are indoors. Let's get back into this engine, see if we can find the missing pieces of the puzzle. Shouldn't there be obvious pieces, just invisible pieces just sticking off? I wonder if I can do this. I've never tried it. Go down to a piece and like search. Is that what I want? Oh no, that's not what I want. Darn, I was hoping I could like lock it in. It would tell me where on the car it goes. Starter, jeez, that seems like such an engine part. You know, for all those experts out there watching this, they're probably so frustrated. It's right there. You know? Alright, there's a little invisible piece here. I bet you that's important. Let's go ahead and put that clutch bearing thing on. It's not, come on, it's not getting on there. Oh, it's under the car. All right, well, at least I know where I'm heading. All right, I think I got something to work on here. This will help with the drive shaft, I'm betting, connects to this. Those little tiny pieces, man, they're tough to see sometimes. Where was it? Not overview. Oh, what did I just hit there? I might have just quit my game by mistake. I wonder if it's saved. Oh, wow, that would be a pain. If I lose it all, I might be better off, to be honest, but I don't want to. It should be like, are you sure? There should be some kind of are you sure sign. Alright, let's continue. And let's see if I left off where I left off. If I lost all that, then I'll probably delete the stream later because it accomplished nothing. But I have a feeling it automatically saved when it left. We'll see. I won't take that car again, though. Not for a while. If that's the case. Honestly, it's 50-50. Yay, it's still up on the lift. Holy cow, that was close, eh? Part mount mode. This is where I saw it last time. It was right up in there, I think. Let me go up. Yeah, there it is. Clutch release something. Whoa, that's where the gearbox takes over. Yeah, we're on a roll now. Ooh, we got lucky with that save thing. There's the transfer case I was thinking about earlier. Oh, now we got the drive shaft working. Well, that's all good. That was all good. Inventory. Still got a bunch of stuff. Front drive shaft. But to start. Oh, there's something. Look at that. That's probably the front drive shaft D. Nice. Anything else up here missing on that? That looks pretty solid. Can I put the oil pan on yet? Guess not. Wouldn't mind looking at the engine from here real quick. I feel like the oil pan goes underneath there somehow. What's this? Oh no, that's already on there. We're definitely still missing stuff. Let's take a look. Oops, not from there. Yeah, inventory, that's what I want. I don't even know where the starter goes. Crankshaft bearing cap. A lot of caps. Alright, let's bring it. Let's save. So at least I got that much of the car done. Worst case. There's a bunch of little caps missing from somewhere. Is it on here? No? I feel like maybe I shouldn't have put that air conditioner back in yet. Oh, there's something. Starter. Got to put it up on the lift for that. Alright, so it's on the right side. I think that was the right side. It's on the side of the engine. Why can't I see it once I'm... Oh, I think I just saw it. Starter. Alright, well that's one thing at least. That oil pan's gonna drive me crazy. I feel like that should not be a hole, that the oil pan should be there. Again, inventory. I got a bunch of rod caps, a crankshaft bearing cap, and an oil pan. That's it, and then I'm done, but I don't know where any of these parts go. Well, go to the crankshaft. I don't know where the crankshaft is. You know what I mean? Is that part of the exhaust? This isn't going to tell me anything. This is just for finding red stuff. So what if we click exhaust? Does examine mode tell me anything? I mean, it usually finds red as well, but I thought maybe it would find something missing too. Doesn't look like it. I'm stuck. I'm real stuck now. As you can see, the car is done. Will it let me give it back? It looks like it'll let me give him back to him, even like not done. That doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? And I know I didn't buy too many parts because these are yellow. I wouldn't have bought a yellow oil pan. So I took the oil pan off. Maybe it was from a different car? If I knew where the oil pan was, I could see if it was there. And my gut tells me it's underneath, but I can't figure out how it would go on if it is. You know? I might just turn this car in, get $8 grand out of it. Let's see what happens if I try to do that. I would need to put oil in, then it would drain all out of the oil pan, right? We're going to give it a shot. I'll lose $100 to find this out. This is kind of interesting. Where do you put oil in this car? I mean, I see the dipstick goes in there, but that doesn't tell me where I'm putting oil in. Usually it's like a yellow cap. That's interesting. Can't even put oil in the car. Oh, there it is. I see it. No oil pan. Cannot do this. Yep, I was afraid of that. I think the whole key to everything now is the oil pan. Honestly, I feel like it's an underneath thing, but just trying to see it if I can, where it might be. Ugh. Looks like we're going up again. My gut tells me it goes right under there somewhere. My neck hurts from the way I'm sitting now. Sitting here for an hour and a half in this position is starting to get to me. Part mount. So close. Thought I saw an invisible part there for a second, but it was just the outline. Here's the thing. These rod caps and these crankshaft bearing caps are the key. Once I get those on, maybe the last thing that goes on is the oil pan. So I gotta find out where all these little doohickeys on. Like, where are the rods? You know what I mean? Where's the crankshaft and rods? I feel like that's not. That's drive shaft I keep thinking of. Maybe it's part of the suspension? Hey, what's up, Zach Myers? It's going good, except that I'm really stuck here. I'm very close to a very big build. I've gotten all the parts on that are requested, but there are some parts I don't know how to go on. And I'm stuck trying to find out how and where. I've got the oil pan, which I'm assuming goes on last, and a bunch of rod caps and a crankshaft bearing cap. Or two. And I don't know where the crankshaft is. I don't know where the rods are. So it's very hard for me to know what it is. I was looking at the engine. I'm about to look at the suspension again and see if I can find anything that's just missing. You know what I mean? Do you have any ideas about rods or crankshafts? Well, the problem is I already took off the oil pan. I can't get it back on. But let's go back to the engine. See how I think the oil pan goes on somehow on there. And the crankshaft, I've got 2 crankshaft bearing caps. So yeah, there's the crankshaft. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to remember a little bit now. There's these little tiny things that go on here somewhere. Taking them off was a pain too, and now I gotta just find them again. Of course, I'm not finding them now, but I think I'm on the right track. You got me finding where the crankshaft was again, which is good. Rod caps go underneath the pistons. Yeah, but do I access it from here? You can see what I'm talking about. My problem is where to find half of this stuff. Why are there no invisible parts showing up? Which is where I put stuff normally, you know? Holy cow, wasn't on part mount mode. That's pretty big, Zach. Thank you very much. That's hilarious. I usually am, but this time I was not, and that's crucial. I think you got this problem solved, Zach. Thank you for stopping by. Whew, I'm sure it's driving a lot of people crazy that watch this on YouTube later that know something about cars, you know, which is not me. But that's a game thing. Remembering to do that. Nice. Now they're just lined up like ducks in a row. The mechanics would have been upset me not knowing where the crankshaft was after taking it off. And the gamers are mad at me for not knowing to put it back into part mount mode. Oil pan time. Is there an easier way? Well, yeah, you can choose cars with part lists. But, I don't know another way to do it, so hardcore it is. Beautiful. All the parts are on. The car is done. Just gotta add oil. It is more fun in the sense I feel like I've actually accomplished something now by finishing that. There it is. I spent $3,500. I'm getting almost $11,500. That's $8,000 for that job. That was a big job. Yeah, I got it on sale too for $20. It is oddly addicting. So glad you stopped by though. Oh, no more points though. Alright guys, that is actually it for today. I'd hoped it was only going to be an hour long, but that was one job. I just spent the entire hour and 45 minutes on one job trying to figure that out. It was the biggest job I'd ever done, the hardest, and had more parts than I've ever done. And I got stuck worse than I ever got stuck. But thankfully, I was streaming it, and the viewers came through with help from Paul and Zach. I really appreciate it. Feel free to check out my other videos on it. I do some other quick little videos. I don't do as much detail in the edited versions of this game, but I do have some videos you could check out. And of course, the No Man's Sky is always there as well. So thanks guys, I appreciate you stopping by, and until next time, catch you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thanks guys, I appreciate the good kind words. Ty Kempton.